So for the bottom-up approach, again, we will create a DP and we'll just store the results here. So DP, I starting with only one character, then two characters, and so on. And then the final solution would be once we reach to the DP of 4. So let's start with DP of 0, right? Okay, where we have only been given one character. And we have to find the longest palindromic substring for this. So let me mark it here as like this. So if you see this, right, B, I mean, as we discussed in our previous video, that for any palindrome, we have to take a center of it. So right now we check the length, whether it's odd or even, and we take the center of it, and then we take left and right pointers and keep on comparing whether the characters in left and right pointers are matching or not, and we expand from the center by just taking one character at the center. Now here the length is only 1, but here we don't have any pointers to the left and right of it. So of course the longest palindromic substring, I mean, it would be always, if there's only one character, then it would be the character itself, right? It's still a palindrome. So for this DP of 0, the longest palindromic substring is the character itself. Okay, so let's go for the next case, that is DP of 1. And then we create this. Okay, let me just copy it and use this formula here. Okay, now we see that the character length is 2. And again, so let me again just put the same thing that we have discussed. So if we have got even length, right? Even length, then we expand from center with 2 characters, 2 chars as center. And for odd length, let's copy this. For odd length, we expand from center with only one char as center. For example, we know that BAB, this is a character of like 3 strings, a string of 3 characters, sorry. And here we have got one center character as A, and then we move from B like this, from left pointer B and the right pointer B, and this is how we calculate. We expand from the center by just taking one character at the center. But if we have got an even length, for example, if it was something as we discussed in the previous video also, right? If we have got something at EH, which is having a length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In that case, we start with taking 2 characters at the center, LL, and then we expand from the center from here, to the left and right pointers, and we keep on expanding it if the characters are matching in the left and right pointers. Just using the same approach. Now here we see that B and A, we have got only length of 2, which is an even. So we have to take 2 characters at the center which are matching. So, but here we see that we don't have any matching center of character. If we take B and A both, which can be a candidate for our center characters, 2 characters which are not same itself. So we can, it means that we can't have any palindrome of more than length 1. We can only choose character B or A. So that's why for B and A, if given as input, it can be only B or A standing alone, because we don't find 2 characters in the center taking these 2 which are not matching itself. So here it would be B or A. So let's solve with the next bottom-up case, which is BAB. Now we see that again, that BAB, the length is 3, which is odd. And now we have to see that whether the center character is found here. So BAB is here. So we start from A, and then we expand to the left character and the right character. So we found one character which is at the middle, and then we take our left and right pointer as this character first, and then we iterate left pointer to here and right pointer to here, right? So let me write it down again. So we actually maintain two pointers. First of all, it's maybe L is equal to the center. L is equal to R is, and let's start with the base case first. We are choosing from here, which is dp of 1, index of I. And similarly for index of R would be also I. L and R are these pointers. L is moving to this pointer and R is going to this pointer. So once we reach, so I here in this case is 0, 1, 1, right? Because we have to find a center first. So here we found a center and we check that we move. So we are at this point right now, and then we increment R by 1. So we do R is equal to I plus 1. And we also we'll check the condition that it is not overflowing. And similarly, we go for L is equal to I minus 1. And then we are comparing these two characters. So whatever is there at S of L. So we have to compare now S of L. If it's equal to S of R, then only we extract this substring. So right now we have got a length of 3, which is the length of this whole substring here. And we found that we extracted this whole string as a palindrome that we have found. Now we again try to iterate using the same formula here. We go R is equal to I plus 1 and L is equal to I minus 1. But in that case, it would be overflowing it. It would be more than this. If we go R is here and L, we don't have any characters here. So we stop here now. And here is our solution that we have found a length of 3, which is the whole string itself as a palindrome. So this is what the basic algorithm that we are trying to approach, that based on the length of the characters in the given string, whether we found that whether it's odd or even, and we try to get to the center first, start from there using this is equal to R is equal to I is the center of that array, and then we move to the right pointer and the left pointer to keep on comparing unless we find the maximum length of which matches this condition. Okay, so here for this I will update it as BAB. So BAB is our answer for DP2.